People say it's a tough market to sell in, but I'm here to tell you you can sell in any market. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to what my clients have to say.
My advice is hire Andrew. Every deal we have done, seamless in the process. Andrew knows the market. His specialty is absolutely marketing from the standpoint of capturing what the real estate looks like, what the unit looks like.
We have bought and sold, this is our 7th home. So find a realtor that you trust, a realtor that you know is going to go to bats for you, that's going to put his neck out there to try and get the best price in the current market.
The market that we're in right now, it's incredibly soft. In fact, it's softer than it was in 2008. And the sales are slower than they were in 2008. This particular condo building that we're dealing with right now in 2025, there are condos that are the same size as the unit we're in right now that have sold for $150,000 in the past 30 days. My advice to them, based on the market conditions, initially, it was to go live at one price, and then I called them about 30 days before we were supposed to go live and said, I think we need to even reevaluate that.
What you did is you middled it and just said, all right, it's like, this is how we create the excitement and get the people to come in. Your philosophy was always that, like, we're gonna get them to come in and then we're gonna build the price up. That's exactly what happened.
I was kind of coaching them that this really might be on the market for 90 days. Based on what I'm seeing, based on the activity. Luckily, the thing sold in like 4 or 8 days, something like a very, very short amount of time, and it's sold for above asking price. Even if you bring it in where the market really is, where it really should be, the market will pull the price back up. So there are different ways to work this. People sometimes are concerned that they're not going to get enough for the units. If they list it high, it'll go down, like they need to have negotiation room. And in some markets, you actually need to do the opposite. You actually need to bring it in low and let it negotiate itself higher, which is what we did in this case. But there are other cases where we did the opposite. We brought it in a little higher and then brought the price down, and still in both selling scenarios with them, we ended up getting above asking price.
The opportunity is coming from a mid-price or a lower price, and that's how we achieved, the sales price.
Well, and I think Andrew definitely focused on some of the upgrades that we did. For instance, the brick wall, the laundry room, the kitchen, everything that we did, he made it a point to mention those.
That's what made us different from the standpoint of appearance of all the other units. I mean, there was several to choose from, but it seems as though both of those buyers went out and looked and came back to the same spot.
From the agent's perspective, this was actually a lot more difficult. And in the marketing, we did pretty much everything. We did drones, we did videos, we did social media, we did still photography, we did pay-per-click. This thing was everywhere. This thing, like, thousands and thousands and maybe tens of thousands of people saw it all in a few days.
Over 1,000 in 2 days. Just looking at one of the postings that were out there. So
I think a lot of people were looking, which matters obviously, but you got 2 people within 3 days with 2 offers, like he said. So, I mean, we said the right person's going to come in. If it's within a week, if it's within 90 days, whenever, someone will come through, and it was definitely the marketing. So we appreciate everything that you did as far as all of the things you just talked about.
Nice job. And it's really good if you can get it out there into media, because, like, there's a lot of freaked out people out there on, can I sell my unit? Really, I mean, it's, can I sell my unit? Well, yes, you can sell your unit if you do the right things.
If you do the right things.
That's what I think this is about.
Well, that's another thing too that I think good agents tell their clients, this is what I'd like to see. No personal pictures on here, and some things that are just clutter, let's get that taken down. We listen to our agents. We do what our agent recommends because they're the experts. We're trying to sell, and it has always worked for us.
Always. Any deal ever, out of 7 or 8 deals we've ever done, 4 which are with you, follow the agent.
I like how you talked about how the depersonalization, really, really important, and positioning things right are really, really important. And sometimes sellers don't listen to us, and they don't realize that, taking away photos, family photos, religious things, anything, no matter where you stand on any political issue or personal issue, it almost needs to look like something out of a magazine that just shows no personalization at all, so that the new person can visualize themselves living in the home. But one thing I love about working with you guys, very easy to work with, and I really appreciate that. All of your condos are beautiful, staged beautifully, no staging needed, no preparation needed whatsoever. They were absolutely beautiful homes. So I do think that played largely into how fast we were able to sell them.